Today we have info on Biden canceling $9 million in student debt, a pregnant woman shot, and much more.
We have today's weather forecast with Joseph and a look at sports with Ian.
Today is Wednesday, October 4th, 2023.
We are live from Studio H12 in the Shroyer Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School, and you're watching VOX News today.
Thank you for joining us on VOX News. I'm Callie Ellis.
And I'm Olivia Wyatt, and these are your top stories for today.
President Joe Biden is canceling another $9 billion in student loan debt. The White House says it is conducting fixes to what it calls a broken student loan system. After an audit, it was able to use existing debt relief programs to help 125,000 borrowers, totaling the $9 billion. Since Biden has been in office, the White House says it has canceled $127 billion of debt for nearly 3.6 million borrowers.
Indonesia is continuing to grapple with forest and peatland fires, especially in the province of South Sumatra. Fires in both Sumatra and Borneo have left some cities and in the surrounding areas blanketed in haze and smoke. The Indonesian government on Monday denied that the fires affected air quality in Malaysia. The rising pollution levels in Malaysia are being pinned on these fires.
A 21-year-old pregnant woman was shot and killed by a police officer at a busy grocery store in Ohio on Thursday. Police have not released many details about the shooting. However, Young's unborn baby did not survive. At one point, she was driving a car that struck an exterior wall of the store. It's not clear if the Blendon Township officer who shot her fired his gun before or after she crashed into the wall.
5 people were shot during homecoming at Morgan State University. A student named David said, "We were outside of our coronation. Basically, they let everybody out and we were leaving, and then we see 2 gunshots hit the front window, and everyone just started running. All victims were taken to the hospital and are making a full recovery. Classes have been canceled, and the school president stated that we will be assessing what will happen for the rest of the homecoming week as early as tomorrow morning."
On September 28th, Newton County deputies successfully apprehended Wardell McClendon, a 33-year-old resident of Columbus. McClendon was wanted in connection with multiple cases spanning 6 Georgia counties and 1 Alabama county. The incident began around 4:20 p.m. when Newton County deputies received a hit on a black Ford F-250 traveling northward into Porterdale. McClendon was arrested and charged with multiple charges. And now let's check on our weather. Joseph, what can you tell us?
Fall weather has been starting to set in. Stay tuned for an update on our current weather and more right after this break.
Metal roofing from Best Buy Metals offers the long life of a kicker with the strength of a linebacker. It's the easiest decision since the time you had to pick between watching the Super Bowl or professional bowling. Did you know Best Buy Metals can provide a free material quote from a Google Map address? Stop by our showroom today. Visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com or get a free quote at metalroofingquote.com.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford, and together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
Welcome back to Vox News. I'm Joseph Horner in your Weather Corner. Here's a look at our weather at a glance for today. The high for today is 87 and the low will be 54. Current weather outside is 56. The humidity outside is 93%. The wind is blowing at 1 mile an hour. The dew point is 54 degrees. The pressure is 30.15. The visibility is 14 miles. And finally, the UV index is 0 of 10. Historically low water levels in the Mississippi River for the second time in a row has caused a drinking water emergency in Louisiana. Unusual weakening of the river's flows lets ocean water move upstream unchecked. Little rain is expected and water levels will continue to drop. Issues may last until January, affecting residents and industries along the river. Gauges from the Ohio River to Jackson show critically low levels. The Memphis area show gauges among the 5 lowest recorded levels. Some gauges from Missouri to Mississippi expected to drop further, possibly setting record lows by mid-October. Now let's take a look at our national radar. There are storms over Florida, and there will be lots of rain over the mid to west of the U.S. And now here's a look at our local radar. Everything is clear for today. Now let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Today it'll be warm with a high of 87 degrees and sunny skies. Later it'll cool down to 54 degrees with a clear sky. Tomorrow it will be 85 degrees with a partly cloudy sky. And in the evening, it'll be cooler at 64 degrees with considerable cloudiness. Looking ahead to Friday, a high of 80 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. In the evening, it'll drop to 52 degrees with a clear to partly cloudy sky. Saturday's weather will have a high of 72 degrees with mainly sunny conditions. And by evening, it'll be 47 degrees with clear skies. On Sunday, anticipate a high of 72 degrees with mainly sunny skies. In the evening, it'll drop down to 48 degrees with clear skies. Moving on to Monday, the high will be 72 degrees with mainly sunny conditions. And in the evening, it'll drop down to 48 degrees with clear skies. Lastly, on Tuesday, expect a high of 77 degrees with a mainly sunny sky. By evening, it'll cool down to 48 degrees with clear skies. That is all I have for your weather today. Here's Ian with your sports report.
Today we have a look at the Diamondbacks and the Brewers, and the Seahawks lead over the Giants right after this break.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
McDonald's is honored to serve our communities. McDonald's would like to give the opportunity to come join their team at one of their 11 locations. McDonald's has 5 locations in Cleveland and locations in Athens, Sweetwater, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, and Ottawa. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of their 11 locations for an application. They offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, and competitive wages. Come join the winning team at your local McDonald's.
Welcome back to Vox News. I'm Ian Wagner with the Sports Report. Down 3-0, the Arizona Diamondbacks hit back-to-back home runs. Gabriel Moreno also went deep, sending the Diamondbacks to a 6-3 victory over the Milwaukee Brewers on Tuesday night in the opener of the best-of-3 series. Arizona is making their franchise's first playoff appearance since 2017 and had been 0-4 and 0-14 in postseason games when trailing by at least 3-1. But that didn't matter last night. Game 2 is set for 7 p.m. tonight on ESPN. Rookie cornerback Davon Witherspoon scored on a 97-yard pick six late in the third quarter, and the Seahawks tied the team record with 11 sacks in the 24-3 victory over the struggling and offensively inept Giants. Geno Smith threw a 6-yard touchdown pass to DK Metcalf late in the first quarter after a strip sack by defensive end Mario Edwards. Set up a short drive, and Kenneth Walker scored on a 1-yard touchdown run just before halftime as the Seahawks won their 3rd straight game. Is it time for the Giants to put Tyrod Taylor in? That is all I have for sports. Stay tuned for more Vox News right after this break.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford, and together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
At Whirlpool, we don't know how the same number of people can make twice as much laundry without ever leaving the house. We don't know how breakfast can make you need a snack. How are you still hungry? Or where all the glasses keep going? But we do know that you can trust Whirlpool to cook, clean, and wash it all, because that's what we've always done. Meal after meal, dish after dish, load after load, day after... What day is it?
Welcome back to Vox News. Friends, family, and activists are calling for more transparency from police on the incident that led to Steve Perkins' death. State officials say it started when a tow truck driver went to repossess Perkins' car. They say Perkins flashed a gun at the driver before the driver called the police. State investigators say Perkins pointed a gun at police, prompting an officer to open fire. Family members want to know if officers followed procedure.
Law enforcement officers in East Tennessee are remembering a sheriff's deputy who was killed over the weekend. On Tuesday, a procession was held in Knoxville. Tucker Blakely was shot in line of duty late Sunday night while responding to a domestic call in West Knox County. He died at UT Medical Center the next day. Law enforcement from all over East Tennessee gathered for a prayer vigil, flashing their lights, showing support for a family and department that needs it.
Pandemic-era federal funding proved to be a game changer for Tennessee child care centers like Fanny Battle Day Home, which traces its history to a single room rented by namesake in the 19th century to take in low-income kids. With nearly $800,000 in funding provided through the American Rescue Plan, the center has been able to increase salaries, add first-time benefits, and offer retention.
A new study suggests that auto thefts, which have recently claimed the lives of hundreds of Tennesseans by sawing off parts worth thousands of dollars from their vehicles, may be on the decline. Catalytic converters, a component rich in precious metals that helps clean exhaust, were stolen in a record number in 2020, according to auto insurance firms countrywide. In the years that followed, thefts grew steadily until they hit record high in 2017. However, according to data from the first half of 2023, the study sponsor, Been Verified, believes catalytic converter thefts may be on the down for the first time in the past 4 years in nearly every state.
A large crowd was present on the courthouse lawn Tuesday morning as the renovated Bradley County Courthouse bell tower was rededicated. Bradley County Judge Clay McKinney noted that almost 3 years ago, he discussed possible renovations to the bell tower with architects. It took a huge amount of people involved. It had to be done, he said. Since 2016, over $1 million has been invested in the bell tower and other courthouse projects.
Today is October 24th, so it's National Taco Day. This day recognizes the savory tortilla filled with fillings. It doesn't have to be Tuesday, so get out and enjoy your favorite. The history of tacos predates the arrival of Europeans in Mexico. Anthropological evidence shows the native people living in the lake region of the Valley of Mexico traditionally ate tacos filled with small fish. Whether you prefer soft or hard-shelled tortillas, most agree tacos satisfy a snack craving. However, they also make delicious meals. Enjoy a taco today.
We are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
You will also find more online at our website, BCHS.TV.
Please remind your friends to like, subscribe, and share on our YouTube channel, BCHS Bear Network.
Tune in each weekday for our newscast. You just can't get enough Vox.
That is all we have for you today from Studio H12 and the Shore Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School.
From all of us at Vox News, thank you for watching.
We hope you have a splendid day.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.